So in this video, we are going to understand this LeetCode problem number 1970, last day where you can still cross, right? It means what? Today is the last day of this year and the LeetCode has given this question, right? No, this is the last day we have to find where you can still cross. What you can still cross, let's see. Very first, the statement is saying that there is a one-based binary matrix where 0 represents what? Land, and 1 represents water. Okay, you can represents 0 as a land and 1 as a water. This is what we have given in this binary matrix, you can say that. Okay, so here 0 0 0 and 0, these are called land. Here we have 1 0 0 0, means this one is water and the rest of 3 are land. Okay, like that we have given here. Now it is saying you are given integer, right? We have given integers, rows and column representing the number of rows and columns in the matrix respectively. So if you see here, we have given 2 rows and 2 columns, and we can represent through this cell is 1 1 2 1 1 2 2 2. No, this is different things we have given. So we have given row columns, right? And through there we can see that this is what we have given the matrix. Now it is saying initially on day 0 the entire matrix is land. Okay, so as you can see in this matrix, right? So this is day 0. Okay, so day 0 is entire 0 0 0 0, means what? Entire matrix have a land, right? Or entire matrix is a land, right? Further it is saying, however, each day a new cell becomes flooded, right? Each day a new cell becomes flooded with water. Okay, so you are given one based 2D array that is called cell. So each day a new cell becomes flooded with water, right? And so we have given a 2D array that is called cells, and cells contains its cells at I is row I and column I that represent the ith day. The cell on the ith row and ith column one base coordinates will be covered with the water changed to 1. It means from 0 to 1, if you see, very first is C0, right? So C0, it means what? R0 and C0. What is R0, C0? Means 0 0, means the very first origin, or very first, that is called origin, or you can say the start of the coordinates, right? 0 0. So it become 0 to 1. That is what it is saying, change to 1. Now understand, on the day 2 what will happen? So the row is 1, column is 1, right? Means 1 1, this will get changed. Next day it become what? Row 2 and column 2. This is what it is representing. Like that it will get changed. So you can see this representation. Now it is saying you want to find the last day, that it is possible to walk from the top to bottom by walking on land cell, right? You can start from any cell in the top row and at any cell in the bottom row. You can only travel in 4 coordinates, left, right, up and down. Return the last day where it is possible to walk from top to bottom by only walking on the land cell. This is what the question is saying that. Okay, so we have understood this. Let's try to understand here. The above image depict how matrix changes each day from 0 to day 0 to onwards. The last day where it is possible to cross from the top to bottom is on day 2, because when we come here, right, so we can directly cross from top to down, that is fine. Again on day 1 we can also cross, on day 2 we can also cross, right? But on day 3 we cannot cross here because it's already filled with the water. That is why it is saying the last day where it is possible to cross the top to bottom is on day 2, that is this day it is saying. Okay, so we have to find this in the code, right? सो क्वेश्चन क्या कह रहा है? क्वेश्चन ये कह रहा है हमें मैट्रिक्स दिया हुआ है ये 0 0, राइट, जो कि रिप्रेजेंट करता है 0 लैंड को एंड 1 वाटर को, राइट। हमें और क्या दिया हुआ है? रो एंड कॉलम्स दिए हुए हैं, जिससे आपको डिटरमाइन करना है कि हमें मैट्रिक्स का साइज क्या है, क्या उसका साइज होगा। सो वेरी फर्स्ट इनिशियली डे 1 पे क्या करना है, सारे हमारे पास 0 होंगे, मीन्स कम्प्लीटली लैंड्स होंगे। एंड आफ्टर ईच डे क्या करना है, एक नया सेल कन्वर्ट होगा वाटर में, राइट, लैंड टू वाटर। सो 0 से 1 हो जाना चाहिए, राइट, एंड दैट विल हैपन, दैट इज हैपनिंग हियर एज यू कैन सी, राइट। सो हमें वाटर गिवन है, सो लैंड गिवन है, उसे वाटर में कन्वर्ट करते जाना है। हमें ये फाइंड आउट करना है कि कौन से लास्ट डे पे हम टॉप से बॉटम हम क्रॉस कर सकते हैं बाय वॉकिंग ऑन द लैंड सेल्स, राइट। एंड आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं डे 0, डे 1, डे 2। सो डे 2 में हम यहाँ से वहाँ अप से डाउन हम आ सकते हैं, क्रॉस कर सकते हैं, बट इन द लास्ट डे 3 वी कैन नॉट क्रॉस दिस वन, राइट। सो दिस इज व्हाट द क्वेश्चन इज आस्किंग। चलो अब यहाँ देखते हैं कि इधर क्या है। सो आप देख सकते हैं यहाँ दे रखे हैं लेटेस्ट डे टू क्रॉस row and column, and we have what we have given, the cell we have given, right? Now what are the things we have given, right? Let's see. Very first, what we have given thing, as we know, we have given a row and column that is called a grid. Can we say that? A row cross column grid we have given, right? Then every day one cell gets flooded. Can we say that? This is what we are getting. Then हम कह सकते हैं कि flooded cell cannot be stepped on. कह सकते हैं जो सेल ऑलरेडी फ्लडेड हो गया है वो स्टेप्ड ऑन नहीं हो सकता, राइट। एंड और क्या कह रहा है, इट इज ऑल्सो सेइंग दैट वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम any cell in the top row, right? It is not that we are going to start from 0 0, वो हमें गिवन रहेगा और हम कहीं से भी स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं। सो वी स्टार्ट फ्रॉम एनी सेल इन द टॉप रो, देन वी want to reach any cell in the where bottom row, correct? And one more thing, it is saying that we can move where, up, down, left and right, any direction, okay? Any direction we can move, up, down, left, right, anywhere we can move, either here, or here, right? Now what the question is saying, question saying that what is the last day when it is still possible to cross from top to bottom, we can say, right? Top to bottom. Okay, but but there is one thing we have given, right? That not the first day, not the first day, we can say, not the first day. Then not whether it's possible, or not. Okay, but the last possible day before crossing become impossible. This is what we need. Okay, this is what we have to find, guys. Means, what is the last day when it is still possible to cross from the top to bottom? We know that not the first day, not where it is possible, but the last possible day before crossing become impossible, right? So अगर याद हो, हम एक एग्जांपल देख रहे थे, तो उसमें क्या हमें दिया हुआ, लेट सपोज कि हमारे पास रो दिया हुआ है, वो 3 दिया हुआ है, कॉलम दिया हुआ है, वो 3 है। ओके, और जो सेल है वो ऐसे दे रखा है, सेल्स ऐसे दे रखा है, दैट्स कॉल्ड 1 2 2 1 3 3, then we have units 2 2 1 1 1 3 2 3 2 3 3 2 and 3 1। सो ये हमें दिया हुआ है, और we know that each day floods one cell, right? And this is one based indexing we have given. Okay, make sure that you understand this. The question is already saying that, right? It means at day 0 it is saying no flood, means all are land. So can we say that if this is 3 cross 3, we can represent like this, a 3 cross 3. No, 3 cross 3 it happened. I think we need one more. Yes, like this we can say. Okay, so all are what? All are 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, because all are what? All are land, means all are land. Can we say that? Land 0 and water is 1, right? This is what we have seen. Now let's come to day 1. So when day 1 happens, it will no, first let's talk about when day 0 is there, right? So is crossing is possible? Yes, we can say here crossing is possible because all are land. So if anybody want to cross, he can cross either here, here. Anybody he can cross, right? So, or we can say from here to here he can cross, like that you can say. Okay, now so this is what it is possible, so we can say this is possible. Let's go to day 2. Okay, let's go to day 2. Okay, so on day 2 it will be flooded what, two times, one 1 2 and another is 2 1. So we'll say 1 2 and 2 1 time it will be flooded. Okay, it means that we have given above and this one, right? So if we'll represent 3 cross 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Okay, so very first we know that all are 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0, but now it is 1 2 and 2 1 is flooded. It means very first 1 2 is this one and 2 1 is this one, so it should be updated with what, let's call this is 1 now, this is also 1 now, right? Now if you see, if anybody want to come from here to here, right, from up to down, right, there is a path, right, he can come. So we'll say okay, the path is still there, right? So we'll say okay, here path still exists. Okay, when we go to day 3, let's go to day 3. We have 3 3 and let's go directly 3 3. So we have 3 3. So if you go to 3 3, what will happen? So let's go with this one. This is what we have given. Okay, now we know that this is 0, this was 1, this is 0, right? This is 1, this is 0, this is 0, right? This is 0, this is 0, rest of become 1. So this is 3 3, so this is 3 3 is 1 1 1. Now there is no path is there, right? So can I say that here no path from top to bottom, right? So no need to go further, right? And so the last that we have seen the path in the day 2, it was existing, but here there is no path is there. Can we say that? And that is why answer is at day 2. So we have to return 2 here. Understand? So answer is what? 2. I hope you understanding. So how we are going to solve this type of problem? Okay, very first let's understand again. This is day 2 that we have got, right? So very first, what are the things we have seen is that this is the problem we have given last day where you can still cross. What are the things we have given? We have given a row and column grid. We have given every day one cell gets flooded and flooded cell cannot be stepped on, right? We can start from any cell in the top row, right, that it will be given in the cell. We want to reach any cell in the bottom row, that is based on given things, right? So we can move up, down, left or right, any directions we can move. What is the last day when it is still possible to cross the top to bottom? Not the first day, not where it is possible it is not possible, but the last possible day before crossing it become possible. So so you cannot return 0 because it is possible. No, when it is not possible. So when day 3 it is not possible, right? So when it, because there is no path, it will come, it is blocking here. If it start from here, it's blocking here, right? So you cannot start, means before day 3 what is there, day 2 is there where it is possible. So we have to return this one and not the very before this one, right? So this is what we have to do, guys. Let's try to understand. Very first we'll do a BFS path checking. We'll do path checking, we can say that. Here in this we'll do what, will you we will start, give me a second. So very first we'll start a BFS, we can say BFS, breadth first search. We will use this BFS for the path checking, you can say. What you can say, path checking, we can say. So we'll start from where, the uh, top row, right? Top row, we can say that. We can start from here. So top row is 1 1. Can we say that it is blocked, right? Then we'll go with 1 2, right? It is also blocked, we have seen, right? Then we'll go to 1 3. So we'll do start BFS here, right? So when we'll go to move, right, from 1 3, we can say, okay, we can reach to 2 3. So when we reach to 2 3, we can go to 3 3, right? No, we cannot go here. Why? Because it's already flooded. So we have to stop here. Like that we will go. Remember, as I told you, very first, what we will do, we will start from here. Let's go. Then we'll come here, right? But when we'll reach here, we'll say, okay, it is already flooded, so you cannot cross this one. So you will start with 1 3, come to 2 3, but as you reach here, it is already flooded, so you have to stop here, right? Can we say that? So no other top cell can reach bottom. Can I say that? We can say that. So it is say, it means what? Now we'll say, yeah, it means what? It is impossible to cross. So crossing is impossible. Now understand? So what you have understand till now? Now we have to reverse thinking. So let's understand about the intuition. Very important. Now do reverse thinking. Reverse thinking. So you will understand clearly. So instead of which day crossing fails, right? Can we think like that? So think, what is the maximum day crossing still work? Can we say that? Isn't it good way? Which day crossing fails, rather than we will use the maximum day crossing still works, right? So in this way, how our strategy will work? So we'll say our strategy. What should be our strategy? Very first, we'll say, okay, we will do binary search on days. Okay, for each midday, for each midday, okay, what we will do, we'll do two things. Very first, flood the grid up to that day. So we'll do that. Then check if crossing is possible. If crossing is possible. Using what? BFS or DFS. Now we have to think, why binary? You can ask me, right? Why binary search? See, since we have days, right? Days are up to what? Row into calls, right? And it can go to 20k plus as the constant we have given, right? Then each check is expensive, correct? So we'll use binary search that will reduce checks to log n time. Can I say that? Let's understand how we are going to implement, means approach. This is what we have now. That is our strategy. Now think about the approach. What are the steps are there? So we'll do two things: binary search plus BFS. Clear? So how we are going to define the steps? Very first, we'll do the binary search between 0 to cell dot length. Can I say that? In step 2, what we should do, we have to find the mid. So for each mid, what we need to do, we'll check mark flooded cell, right? What are the cells we have? Then run BFS, run BFS from top row. Okay, once this is done, if crossing possible, right, will move right. Simple. In otherwise, in else condition, if crossing is not possible, will move left. This is what we need to do. So let's go to the there and then the LeetCode, and we'll implement it. Let's try to understand what are the things we have to do. Okay, so very first what we have talked about is we'll do the path checking, right? We'll do the path checking. We'll start from the top row. So as example, we have seen it is blocked because it is already converted flooded. So start from the 1 3. So when you start from 1 3, you go to 2 3, but you will, as you come here, you will see, okay, now this is also flooded. So if it is flooded, we cannot move, right? So we have to stop here. So no other cells can reach the bottom, right? It means crossing is impossible, that we have seen. The intuition is that rather than thinking like that, instead of, we will think like which day we are going to cross, right? Crossing with which day crossing is fails, right? We should think what is the maximum day crossing still works. Okay, so our strategy is binary search on days. Very first we'll do the binary search on the days. We will find the midday. We know that we have to, in the binary search, we need to find the mid, right? So mid is nothing but the midday. So for each mid, we'll check the flood, the grid up to that day, and check if the crossing is possible using the BFS or DFS. So if you use the binary search, what is the benefit? Because we know the days up to row into column, so it will go up approximately 20k plus days will be there, right? So we can use the binary search here, and each day is expensive to for the check, so we'll use the binary search, so it will reduce to O of n time. Now coming to the binary search and BFS approach, we are very first step is to binary search between 0 to the cell length, and for each mid we have to mark the flooded cell, and we will run the BFS on the top row. If it is possible to cross right, we'll do the move right. If it is fails, we'll move to the left side. This way we'll implement the code. Okay, and then we'll check if it is working or not. Let's go. So the code is working fine. Let me tell you how the code is working. Very first, we know that we have the directions we have given. So we'll say, okay, what are the directions here? So we know that we have taken all the four direction. For all the four direction, we'll use this one, left, right, up, down, right. The all four direction we'll use. Then this is the method where we have row, columns, and cells we have given. So we'll take left at 0 and right at here, right? Okay. So we can use the binary search. Very first, we'll check while left is less than right, we'll find the mid. Left plus right plus 1 by 2 mid. Then we'll find the, can we cross it or not? It is possible to cross it now. If it is possible to cross, we'll move the left side. Otherwise, we'll move to the right side, right? This is what we have think, right? And finally, we'll return the left. So this is the cross method where we will do what? Row, column, cells, and day. So day wise we have to find. Very first you will say, okay, this is our water. So all are water now. So for each cell, what we will do, if water cell at I, because it is one based, so we'll say -1 both side, and we'll mark it as a true. Then this is a kind of BFS thing, so we'll use a queue and a visited, right? Very first we'll check if it is not water, right? If it is not water means it is not flooded, then we'll add on to the queue and we'll mark as a visited, right? Then while queue is not empty, we'll get the current value, current cell we can say, and we'll mark it will check it is value. If it is equal to this, we'll mark it as true. This is a visited, and this is a true because we will reach, if we will reach the last one, so it means we are able to find. So current cell to the last, let's suppose row -1 will go, it means we will return. Next come to the all those four directions, you get the row and column, you check the boundary conditions as well as if it is greater than this, right? And it should be less than row and column. All boundary condition you will check, and also you will check that it's not having the water, means it's not flooded, and it's not visited. It means all the neighbor nodes will be marked as a visited, and then we'll keep adding on to the queue, so it will reverse for the next cells, right? And will return false. So like that we'll keep moving, means very first we are adding onto the queue, right? So whatever the cells will come, row and column, will very first add on to the queue, right? And we'll mark the what do you call all the values, right? And then we'll get from the queue and we'll keep checking all those value. We'll only return here when it is reaching to the cell row -1. It means last row, means top to bottom we are coming. Okay, so from the current cell, if it is reaching to the bottom one, right, then we'll say return true. Otherwise all the cells will added onto the queue, and we'll keep marking is a new row, a new column is a visited, and new row column will keep adding onto the queue, so we can traverse for all the neighbors, and will return false in other cases. So this is what we have, guys. In case if you have any doubt, you can ping me in the comment box, and I'll see you in the next one. बहुत ईजी है, इसमें ज़्यादा कुछ खास नहीं करना है, राइट? आप मान के चलो कि आपके पास 4 डायरेक्शंस है और आपको बाइनरी सर्च लगाना है, तो बाइनरी सर्च के लिए 0 पे एक रखो, एक लास्ट इंडेक्स पे रखो, वाइल लूप लगाकर कुछ कर नहीं करना है, आपको एक मिड निकाल लेना है, राइट? और चेक करना है कि अगर ये क्रॉस हो रहा है तो ट्रू, आपको लेफ्ट मिड को लेफ्ट पे रखना है, अदरवाइज आप राइट को मिड -1 कर दोगे, ठीक है? और लेफ्ट, ये आपको बाइनरी सर्च का बाइनरी सर्च का क्या है, टेम्पलेट बोल सकते हैं, उस पर लगाना है. ओनली देर इज थिंग दैट यू नीड टू चेक दिस is cross or crossing is possible or not. This method we have to implement, and for that you need this type of thing where we will use the DFS thing. So very first you will take the water, right, to the grid, and one waste है तो -1 आपको करते जाना है दोनों में और मार्क करते जाना है, ऑल आर ट्रू। ठीक है, फिर आप क्या लेंगे, एक क्यू लेंगे और विजिटेड सेल लेंगे, ये विजिट हुआ है नहीं हुआ। वेरी फर्स्ट आप चेक करोगे और वाटर नहीं है, फ्लडेड नहीं है, तो उस सेल को रख दोगे कहाँ पे, क्यू के ऊपर, और मार्क कर दोगे विजिटेड। अब इसको नेबर सेल्स में जाने के लिए सबसे पहले इसे पोल करोगे और चेक करोगे कि बॉटम पे पहुंचा या नहीं। अगर बॉटम टॉप से अगर बॉटम पे पहुंच गया तो रीच कर दो येस ट्रू, रिटर्न कर दो। अदरवाइज क्या करना है, ऑल 4 डायरेक्शंस में मूव करना है, जहाँ से आपको रो और कॉलम लेते जाना है इस सेल का, और उसे क्या करना है, चेक करना है। अगर फ्लडेड नहीं है, विजिटेड नहीं है, तो उसे क्या करना है, विजिटेड में मार्क कर देना है कि ट्रू हो गया है ये सेल, और उसको क्यू में डाल देना है, और लास्ट में फॉल्स रिटर्न करना है। सो दिस इज वेरी इजी गाइस। Let me know in the comment section that you understood or not, and if you like this video please hit subscribe this channel। अगर आपको ऑनलाइन क्लासेस लेने हैं मेरे से, आप डेफिनेटली ज्वाइन करें हमारे ऑनलाइन क्लासेस स्ट्रक्चर पेमेंट लर्निंग करने के लिए। न्यू बैच गोइंग टू स्टार्ट इन नेक्स्ट ईयर, आई थिंक द फर्स्ट वीक ऑफ द जनवरी। So please reach out to me and let's continue. Thank you for watching this video and see you. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and let us know what you want to learn next in the comment below. And thank you for watching this video.